Hello everybody, I am Rebecca MC, and welcome back to Small Streamer Diaries. In this video, I'm going to be going over some of the things you can ask yourself regarding whether or not you really have what it takes to become successful at being a content creator. Because there's so many misconceptions about what it really means to be a content creator. Content creation is a job, and you need certain things to be successful at it. And from what I've seen, most people are not doing what it takes. So the first thing that we need to do in order to break this down is look at why do people go to watch content? And generally it's one of two things. They're looking for information or they're looking to be entertained. All right, so let's talk about that first one. People are looking for information. So are you an expert in a certain subject or very knowledgeable? Or are you very curious and you're willing to try things out and do the research for people? And beyond that, it's, are you a good teacher? Can you teach somebody how to do something? Can you be patient with them? Can you guide them in a way that they'll actually learn how to do this thing? Can you break down information? Can you explain it to them like they're 5? Or maybe people aren't looking to learn how to do something. Maybe they're just looking for an analysis or a discussion on a certain subject. So can you break down that information for someone? Can you explain it to somebody that might not necessarily know all of the terms and acronyms and isn't an expert in the subject that you're talking about? For example, the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. I could be looking up videos on breakdowns and analysis of the trial, and I'm just trying to understand what happened in the trial. I'm not trying to become a lawyer. Or like I mentioned earlier, maybe it's not you being an expert in something, but maybe it's you being really curious and you're trying out different things. But even with that, it's still about being able to break down information for people. For example, let's say you were trying different food combinations or something like that, like something they do on Good Mythical Morning. You'd still have to explain why you did or didn't like something and what it tasted like. That's what they do on Good Mythical Morning. Now, as for the other thing that people go to content for, entertainment, are you an entertainer? Are you the funny one around your friends and family? Do people laugh when you say things? Can you write or be in comedy sketches or other scripted things, almost like being in a TV show? Or can you provide entertainment some other way? Do you have something or a skill that you can show off to people that people would want to see? For example, can you create really cool art? Can you cook gourmet meals? Do you have an unusual job like a zookeeper where you can bring people behind the scenes at your job? Do you travel all over the world and can show people your travels? And then there's the option of combining these two things, entertainment and education, into edutainment and make learning fun for people. So having that educational aspect or entertainment aspect to your content, that's what provides value to your viewers. This is something that I always heard you need to make sure you do, is provide value with your content. But nobody ever really explained what that meant. I didn't know specifically that providing value means provide some sort of education or provide some sort of entertainment. I just learned this on my own through observation and analysis of content creation. So we've covered how to provide value in your content, but then there's a whole other set of skills you need in order to be successful at content creation, which is the business side of things. So first of all, you need a really, really good work ethic. Are you going to be consistently creating your content? Are you going to motivate yourself enough or discipline yourself enough to keep creating content? Because as a content creator, you're going to have to be your own boss. Nobody else is going to keep you on track to keep making content. You have to do it yourself. And you have to keep coming up with ideas for your content. Nobody else is going to do that for you. Some other skills that I noticed that are really important to content creation are being flexible, being adaptable, being willing to learn new skills and spend a lot of your free time on learning new things. You also need to look at what your audience is wanting from you. It's not necessarily about the content that you want to make, it's about what your audience wants to see from you. You'll also have to research the market. Content creation changes so fast every single day. Tomorrow, things could be totally different in the world of content creation. Look at the market, look at the trends, look at what people are doing, what platforms are doing well. This is why I moved my streaming to YouTube from Twitch, is because I researched the market, and from what I'm seeing, I do not think that Twitch will be #1 in the live streaming market anymore in a few years. Another important business skill you're going to have is networking. Network and market yourself on every platform you possibly can. Make connections with people, do collaborations with people, get your name out there and just talk to people. And now that you've watched this video, it's time to ask yourself, do you have what it takes?